Alright guys, so we're at location on this park. Alright Joe, we're with Joe and Andrew.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? So what are we going to be doing here?
So what we're going to be doing here is basically we're aiming for 10 sprints, about 100 meters. But before that, we're probably going to run a mile, get our warm-up. And after that, we might just do some knees up, get our hip flexors better because we've been having problems with squats, especially me and Andrew. This guy over here, he's got good genetics for legs, but when people like us, we have to work on the little details, which is our hip flexors, our ankle mobility is kind of like, So that's why we are doing sprints, just so our lower body parts is just stronger. So we're gonna be doing that. Then eventually next week, we're gonna increase our sprints. We might just do 12, and eventually increase, slow it down, rest, and then keep going at it till it gets to a point that our squats get better, because that's what we want. We gotta gain our strength, as well as, you know, once we get our strength, we can do more sets, more reps with higher weights, which will do, you know, our hypertrophy, which is what we're looking for to get those gains. So one step at a time, guys, one step at a time.
We just finished our run and we're on our way home. We had to get some sodium because we just lost so much from sprinting. What'd you get? What'd you get?
This is some chicken broth, man.
So much sodium.
Gotta get that sodium, guys. I gotta tell you, man.
Joe got what? A pepperoni stick?
That's it, man.
Pepperoni stuff?
Staying simple. You know?
Staying simple.
Can't go wrong with pepperoni.
I am going to be slowly killing myself because I'm not eating anything at the moment. I'm gonna wait until I get home.
If any of you guys get pepperoni, please be aware of hidden carbs. Hidden carbs are everywhere. Pepperoni can be easily a good source of hidden carbs, so just be careful. Always read the ingredients of everything that you buy.
Yes, it's very important to do that. Very important. Very important. All right, so they're dropping me off at my car, and then I'm going home. I'm gonna make myself some eggs, or have steak, depending on what I'm feeling when I get home. Alright, so I just made myself a 7 egg omelet with 4 tablespoons of avocado oil and a whole bunch of salt. Can't wait to eat it. And it looks pretty good too. A little burnt here and there, but it looks so good. I can't wait to put my mouth in it. And put this shit right in there. So good. So this is about 1,300 calories. This right here. Just this alone. Because also the butter that I used to cook this omelet is also added on there a little bit. So I added a little bit of that on there. It made it 1,300 calories, which is really good. If I go to my macros, just for this specific thing, go to my macros. That's not my macros. There's my macros. Oh. Is it because I didn't add it? Let me fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. It's there now. And so, bam, you're barely gonna see it, but it's 84% fat. That right there is awesome. That is some great macros. 1% carbs, 15% protein, 49 grams of protein is pretty good. Especially, you know, this is probably going to be like maybe my only meal for the day. Maybe I'll have, you know, a mozzarella cheese stick. What are you going to do? I'm going to get into this really quick. The new stuff that's coming out for the store, I'm gonna have more stuff coming out. If I can, I'll put a couple pictures right here, maybe of new things that'll be coming out, and I'll be dropping new promo promos. Once the newest one, once the one that I have out right now is over, I'll have another one going. So just keep an eye out. If you definitely are enjoying these and want to keep supporting the channel and myself and Andrew, definitely go to the store, buy some merch. You know, really great stuff. Today was day 25, so the day's almost over. 26 is tomorrow, and we'll only have 4 more days. So now we got to prepare. Now we need to start preparing for the 30th day. Now, for me, and for Andrew, and for Joe, well, Joe isn't really doing keto at the moment. It was just me and Andrew, but Joe was more of like a trainer. But anyway, how we were setting this up was that we were going very strict. So we weren't having any cheat meals or anything. It was just pure keto all the time, now on keto, it's okay to have a cheat meal. In retrospect, it's a meal, not a day. Only one meal, because if you cheat the whole day, it will take you right out of keto, and you'll just feel like crap and all that other stuff. You don't want that. What you want is to have a cheat meal. You don't want to plan it out. You really shouldn't plan it out. It should just happen, and it should only be that one meal, and then you go right back. But for us, we were doing it where we weren't having any cheat meals. We're not having anything. We're just doing straight keto, and that's it, because we want best results. Now, you guys have probably had maybe some cheat meals, or even a cheat day, which was probably really bad for you. I don't know if you guys actually did that or not. It's not good. But you probably won't get as best results as if you didn't have a cheat meal. Now on the 30th day, in the morning, check the weight like you did for the 15th day, right? I say celebratory, have a cheat meal. It's the best thing to do. Cheat meals are good if you have them once a week. So if you didn't have any in this last week, if you haven't had any yet, definitely just have it on the 30th day. You'll be fine. Celebratory, you got through the 30 days, and now you got to figure out what you're gonna do after. Are you gonna continue keto? Are you gonna keep going on the keto diet, or are you gonna go back to the way you were? Are you gonna go try a different diet, like a carnivore diet, or the only protein diet that Andrew was talking about? I don't remember the name of it for some reason. You could try all these different diets, or stay with keto. I feel either trying specific new diets or just staying with keto is probably the best. If you go back, like, with all the knowledge that you're getting from these videos, it's very hard to go back to the way you were eating, because you start to figure out, like, all these things, like all these hidden sugars in certain foods that you like to eat, and all these other things, and what carbohydrates do to you, what sugars do to you, what insulin is, and all these other things, and what happens when you eat all that. It ruins your body, and then and knowing all this information just ruins everything. Like, I love McDonald's, and I will probably eat there I'll probably go and eat there for the rest of my life. Maybe not maybe not like every meal of every day, or maybe not even once a day, but I will always still go there no matter what. No matter if you tell me that there's like 500 grams of sugar in their fries, okay, I'll go there and have a fry once. And if I'm on keto, once a week. But if I'm on, or if I'm not on keto, try not to, or anything like that. You should really not eat any of that stuff. I went on a tangent. I don't even remember what I was saying. Pretty much just you should always keep these things in your mind, And once you finish doing what you're doing, take it with you and push it, because that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to push keto. We're trying to push all these things to help people live longer. So many people have diabetes, so many people have heart disease, and all these other things. And they shouldn't have it, but they do because of the things that they're eating. The way that their body is and what they're eating does not mix, and that's why it's happening. Some people will say, well, I've been eating this all my life, I'm healthy, blah, blah, blah. You're healthy now, but this doesn't mean you'll be healthy later. Things happen. Me, for example, at 18, 19 years old, I, was skinny. I was slightly lean and eating anything I wanted. I was eating 2 large fries from McDonald's, 20-piece nugget, all this other stuff like pizza, 2 pounds of macaroni. I could eat in one sitting, and it did nothing to me. But now, flash forward like a couple of years, almost about a few months ago, I was getting fat, bloated, all these other things, and then I find out I almost got diabetes and all these other shit. So it's not good for you. All right, guys, I'm home, and I'll see you in the morning. I'll just see you.